Hello, and welcome to the About Healing podcast, a show created for those on or awakening into their spiritual journeys, and who are ready, wanting, and learning how to heal themselves. I am your host, About Healing medium and certified spiritual healer, Sheree Buckman. It is my purpose to guide others to the path of self-healing and to inspire those on their spiritual journeys in finding their truths. Join me as I share my experience and unfiltered perspective in healing, as well as the incredible wisdom of the loving energy that guides us. Let's begin. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Another episode of About Healing podcast. This is such a wonderful day to be here together again and talk about this beautiful topic we have today. And right before we get into that topic, I want to go ahead and pull the card, or actually I just have pulled the card, but let's discuss the card that we pulled this week in our Sacred Self-Care Oracle, okay, by Jill Pyle, just to continue with our self-care. The card I pulled this week for us is Connect with Your Womb. Sorry, guys, for any gentlemen that are with us in this episode, but unless you have a womb, this is where we're at. So let's talk about it. Meditate on drawing forth the creative energy of your womb, your mother's womb, or the cosmic womb. This will help you gather insight about the creations that the universe is calling forward from within you. By opening up this intuitive dialogue with your womb, you will also better understand what needs releasing. Rest one or both hands on your lower belly and send loving energy to this space. Ask your womb, physical or energetic, the following questions. What creation wants to come forward through me? What energies are in store here? What womb traumas within me or from my lineage need healing? If fertility or birthing is in your energetic field, take this time to tune in deeper to your womb as the vessel through which new life can enter this realm. Ask your womb how you can support it in healing or in carrying a new life. Listen carefully to the answers that reveal themselves. And then the journal prompt this week is, what feelings, thoughts, and beliefs do you associate with your womb and why? So just another form to pay attention to within our self-care journey. So speaking of the self-care, here we are, we're in February. February to me is a beautiful month. Number one, it's the date of my birth. And I just realized this with the day this airs, it's my birthday, y'all. So of course it's an awesome month. It's for all those Aquarians out there. But the one thing that's always celebrated or we associate with February is Valentine's Day. A very hallmark holiday where it's about celebrating and being in a relationship and buying gifts or flowers and going out to dinner, celebrating the love that you have with another person. And I also find this is also a very stressful month. This is also can be a very, very traumatic month, an emotional month, especially for those who struggle in the relationship area, right? Or you're not with someone, or you just broke up, or maybe even the relationship is a little tumultuous. But who says that we don't have the power to change it? And that's what I am doing here today, because today is also the day before Valentine's Day. And I am hoping that if you're having some of these negative emotions surrounded with this holiday, let's turn this into self-love month. Let's add that into the mix. And I think that it's really important that we take this self-love and we add that into our self-care. Because what is self-care if we don't have this aspect or having this way of learning to be kind to ourselves? Because being kind to yourself is the foundation of creating a more positive and beautiful world. And you may have heard me use this phrase, many times in this podcast because it's how I end every episode, if you make it that far in my previous episodes. And, I use it a lot on the social media. But when they are said, though, do you really hear them? Can you feel the vibration that comes with it? Being kind to yourself may sound basic and common sense because sometimes you just say it's kind of like when you're maybe in a relationship and you say, I love you all the time. And sometimes it's something you say so often that we forget to put that meaning into it or really hear it. But this is that point where I'm asking you to really hear it and pay attention because it is a powerful act of self love.
Hello, everyone. This is Rachel from the About Healing team, and I'm here today to tell you about a self love box that we are offering this month on the About Healing shop. This box is full of all the items we need to learn to love ourselves. A QR code to a guided self love meditation by Sheree that is only available in this box. The box is so full of crystals and sage and so many other wonderful things. You're going to have to go on to the About Healing website and look for yourself at how amazing this box is. The box is selling this month only for the amount of $22.22, and that includes free shipping. Order your self-love box today.
So let's talk about the power in those words. Actually being kind to yourself is about respecting yourself enough to be kind when you feel low or unloved or triggered or powerless or fill in the blank, whatever lower emotion you might be feeling. It's often that we may go inside, and especially when we know better, we know better. And I don't like to say that lightly either. And maybe that's not the right term I want to use, but often when we're in those moments, especially for me, there are times, especially the old me, having a low moment that knows how to get out of it or being triggered. It's kind of that self-talk that I put in my head, like, wait, you know better than this, Sheree. Like, get out, snap out of it. Like, why are you being like this? I've been even worse where I have told myself that, why do you even try? You can't do this or you're not capable. So why do we even try? You try to fix this one relationship when maybe you're just not lovable or you're not enough for somebody else. And these were true ways that I spoke to myself. And it wasn't loving and nor was it kind. And I am sure you have your own internal conversations with yourself that probably are around that or even lower. But if you can start paying attention to your self talk, to boost yourself instead of stomping on yourself when you're already struggling, because oh my goodness, people, the world already offers plenty of these opportunities. Why are we adding to that? Why? Because that power to healing and that power to self-love and that power to actually being kind to yourself is gonna make some of that effort. Being kind is about providing yourself with some of that TLC. It's giving yourself time to process that emotion or that trigger or whatever it is in that moment, that lesson that you're going through. It's allowing yourself time to release it and to recharge from it. You guys are healing. This is not something that is to be taken lightly, or does it happen immediately when you command it to because you know better. Yes, I am feeling my words in this moment too, because I always have to remind myself that. It's about now being patient with yourself because you matter. You matter and you are worthy of such care. You are worthy of being kinder to yourself and telling yourself that you were doing awesome and that you were doing better than you did yesterday. And that when you are triggered, it's not as high as it was before and it's not lasting as long as it did before. You are in a better place. And so let's take care of that. Let's take care of ourselves in that moment and celebrate that small step that you've made this time. That small step in even recognizing for that one moment that you said something negatively about yourself because maybe you didn't even realize it was happening and you're just used to that self-talk. Recognizing it is a beautiful step towards changing it. And it is a process because loving yourself is not something you can switch on, nor does it happen overnight. It is a process. please understand this, that it is a process. It's a rewiring of your brain, it's of your thoughts, of your emotions, of these false beliefs that we have collected our entire lives. We don't just see it, pick it up, and throw it in the trash can, and it's all done. It's taken a lifetime to collect, and it might take the rest of your lifetime to undo. But that journey of learning to love yourself and being kind to yourself, it begins with making a commitment to yourself. It's easier for me, I don't know about you guys, but it's easier for me to make a commitment to somebody else and keep it because I don't ever want to not live up to my words or disappoint anybody else because I've made this commitment. And so it's a lot easier for me to break my own commitments to myself. Isn't that sad? Right? We make a commitment and to other people and we're so much better at keeping those than we will for ourselves. Maybe we should start that. Maybe we should take a minute and really think about that. Because again, you matter. You are worthy. And you have to find that place within yourself where you find that you are worthy to yourself. You matter enough to yourself where you can find and create this small little commitment that you are truly going to put in the time and effort and energy to really try, to really try to be kinder and more gentle with yourself. And honestly, I really do have so much more to say on this topic. However, those all of those words that I've come up with and while I was creating this episode were words that I have already said. And it's something that I've already spoken and have created an episode about. So I'm going to do something a little bit different here this week, you guys. So instead of repeating myself, I am going to refer you to listen to that episode. It is titled Love Yourself. It is from season 2, episode 13. You guys, I had no idea that this episode until I wrote this morning before I got on to record this episode. I had to look it up so I can refer everybody to this episode. What's the date today, everybody? 2/13. And for me, it holds so many extra layers of meaning for myself too, because it's my birthday. And this is a huge repeating number that comes into my life all the time. I am always guided by this number to keep creating and healing myself and this is truly, I'm just now understanding. I have always wondered really what this number meant. And while I've looked up that number multiple times, there was something there that I knew it meant something bigger and deeper. And I'm getting it right now in this very moment. It is that reminder. Maybe it's from my higher self or my guides, but it is connected with this episode and this topic. It is my own personal reminder to keep being kind to myself, to see that I am also growing and learning in every step that I am taking, and that every experience and every journey, positive or negative, is all a part of it. So please, I'm asking you that if you're in this place and you feel touched by the words that I have already said and you feel connected, go in and listen to Love Yourself, season 2, episode 13. It is from last year, which was aired just before the forgiveness series. So this month, as we continue into this month and in tomorrow and every day after that, celebrate yourself by just simply working on trying to be kinder to yourself and just maybe learning to fall in love with you. Because this right here has the power to not only heal yourself, but it creates this massive ripple effect of showing those around you how to do the same. And this is our self care, our self love, and being kinder to ourselves. This is what raises the vibration of this planet. And it always has been, will be, and is. It starts with you. So until next time, you beautiful souls, be kind to yourself. With so much love and gratitude, I want to thank you for listening to this week's episode. My hope today is that the message continues to guide you along your path to healing. To learn more about me and my purposeful work, visit my website at abouthealingmedium.com. You can also follow About Healing Medium on Facebook and Instagram, where you can find the episode's healing guidance, quotes, tips, insights, and chances to win free stuff. To ask a question or to share comments, email me at abouthealingpodcast@gmail.com, or feel free to reach me on Facebook and Instagram at About Healing Medium. Until next time, be kind to yourself.